red-pilled brown girl. Get into the truth. It's your red pill.
Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear?
Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying.
Okay. Let's stop there. Let me give you some context. Marvin Winans has a church, and they were giving toward their building fund, right? And in the giving instructions, so he gave instructions, y'all, about how to give. He's going to call up. So you do 1,001. So another person gives you 1,000, and it was just a whole bunch of confusing mess. Okay, stupid black church stuff. I mean, it did black church. White churches just give, right? Black churches got to have a whole kind of ceremony. You come up. Who can I have 10 people that give 1,000 or one person, which is fine. I'm with it. I go to a black church. I'm with it. I'm not hating on it, but it's just a whole bunch of mess, right? So he has said anybody who is giving 1,001 come up now. And he said he was going to do it like in order. Like, so 3,001. Like he was going to do it in order. He was the first partaker of it, which is nice, right? I think he gave like 6,000 and something. Like, so he gave a lot, right? So it wasn't about the money for me at all, right? So they keep, like, talking about the money and saying that he rebuked her for the money. Listen to what he said.
If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Okay.
With the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That's not what he asked you to do. Okay. So he was true when he said that's not what because he wasn't mad that she gave 1,200. So people were saying, oh my God, why did he say that? He rebuked her for 1,200. He didn't rebuke her for 1,200. What he was rebuking her for or telling her she didn't do right is she came up at the wrong time. Y'all, only in a black church that you can do this. I mean, seriously. Only in a black church. It's not about the money, y'all. We want to give to churches. I wish I could have given 2,000 or 1,200 or whatever. So this lady, Roberta, comes up there with her son or grandson, whoever, and she's giving out of, just out of the goodness of her heart. And she does the saying, and he says, that's not what I asked you to do. The underlying key for me is my husband is a worship pastor, y'all. So he said, Black people don't know how to talk to people. I mean, they don't. Like this would not be an issue if Black folks knew how to talk to people. And unfortunately, they can't learn in the church because this is how pastors and leaders and bishops are talking to people. I can't imagine being over a church and someone comes and gives you $1,200 out of turn. She didn't lie. It wasn't like she was trying to be seen and said, I have, $3,000 and she didn't really have $3,000. She really didn't understand the instructions. She came up when she wasn't supposed to come up. But at the end of the day, she was still giving her $1,200. Sir, move on. You don't need to rebuke her. You don't need to say, oh, I didn't ask you to do that, or saying out loud. Like, Black folks don't know how to talk to people. And it's clearly where they learn how to talk to people, which is from the church. And this is how they talk to people, even when the person is trying to give you $1,200. The person is trying to give you $1,200 and you still don't know how to talk to them. And what's so sad is that this lady, Roberta, has been a member of the church for a long time. She gets out and defends her pastor. I defend my pastor. I got out of line at the wrong time. Ma'am, it's not about you getting out of line. It's not about him saying what it's not about him saying, hey, you didn't follow instructions. It was how he said it. He was very nasty. He was very nasty in how he said it. He could have simply said, hey guys, the $1,200, if you're giving less than $2,000, thank you. However, I'm going to get to you because it's a lot more of you guys. So I'm going to get to you. Let me get the people who are giving $2,000 or more right now. And it would have not been a big deal. It wouldn't have been a big deal. It wouldn't have been no news. It would have been anything. You can't show me a white church where you're allowed to talk to people like that, especially when they're giving you money. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to talk to people. Nobody is mad that she's giving money to the church. God bless her. Because you give money to the church, God will bless her. But sir, why are you talking to your sheep like that? In front of her kids or her grandkids or whoever that child was? Like, it's just weird. It's weird that Black leaders can talk to people like that. And it's even more weird that Black people just allow them to talk to them like that. Oh, well, I guess I deserve it. And then she goes on the news and defends her past. My man, baby. She defends her pastor. Period, point blank. And what I would say to her is, ma'am, it's not about what your pastor said. It was how he said it. And nobody should be allowed to talk to anybody like that publicly, especially when that person is giving you money. Simple. I don't know how else to say it. You shouldn't be allowed to talk to anybody like that anyway. And you shouldn't be allowed to talk to anybody like that when they give you money. Baby, she got on there and defended her my man. Hold on. Let me show you. Baby.
My daughter is being treated for leukemia.
Black folks are going to
It hit me hard.
bad
It did.
behavior. They don't
Your
care
misunderstanding
where it
that's
comes from.
gone viral on social media.
On Sunday, Pastor Marvin Winans hosted a viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing. I was calling because
Gave instruction.
Okay. First of all, y'all, I listened to the instructions and the instructions were confusing me. It was confusing to me. Me and my husband, we tried to figure it out. The instructions were confusing. So I get why she was confused. She's probably like, oh my God, like, I think I come up. I don't know. Do I give 1,001? Whatever. She's an older lady. I love her for defending her pastor, y'all. I probably would defend my pastor too, because if my pastor was getting a whole bunch of flack because of me, I would feel really, really bad, right? But at the same time, Roberta, sis, let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. You can't talk. You can't talk to people like that without. He needs correction. So the way that he corrected you, he needs correction. I'm sorry. I'm kind of glad it went viral because you can't talk to people like that. But she is my man.
On the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
No, it was.
Roberta told me Pastor Winans personally apologized to her. She's been a member of Perfecting Church since 2013 and has given faithfully over the years and will continue resuming on the new Perfecting Church.
She is the evidence of what we have accepted in the Black community, y'all. We've accepted leaders talking to people like that. Another thing we've accepted is people showing up late. So you show up late and it's okay, 30 minutes late to a birthday party. We just accept the scrap and the crumbs, the crap from each other. And then you be mad when white folks decide that they're not going to accept it. I mean, seriously. I'm praying for Bishop Winans. I like him. I like him as a person, like him as a bishop. But I think a larger conversation should be had amongst him and other leaders in the Black church. You're not allowed to talk to people like this. You're just not. You're just not. It's not right. It's y'all. It doesn't feel good. And I feel bad for this older lady who clearly has Stockholm syndrome. Oh, my pastor, I didn't mean it. I came out of line. I came to give you money, but I didn't come at the right time. It's not right, y'all. It's not right. It's not right at all. But anywho, I am so glad you choose to watch me, hang out with me today, y'all. We had a great time. I am so super excited. I thank you guys for the super chats. Let me read a few of your comments. You said Candace too masculine. Ryan, you said Candace is too masculine for Kirk. I really think that they probably explored a relationship and it probably didn't work out. And she still has love for him, but she needs to get a life. Like she really does. I mean, Erica is his wife, sis. Chill out. Ryan, what else you said? This is the same clown who turned Whitney Houston's homecoming service into a prosperity gospel. So yeah, true. I'm not mad at prosperity gospel. I don't like poverty gospel, so I'll take it. Let me see. Thank Rebel without a reason. You said she probably put herself in financial distress just to give that money. Where does that money go? Did the news do a story on how that church's money was spent and pay zero tax, and the pay zero taxes scam? Yeah, well, y'all, I feel I understand why churches are allowed to pay no taxes. I do think that the churches, especially the Black churches of today, have sold out, and we've got to hold them accountable. Black folks have got to hold these churches accountable. So I'm with you. But yeah, so you said God is not the author of confusion. Yes, Ryan. All right. Anyway, but thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you, Rebel Without a Reason. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for watching me. And until next time, peace.